So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
So things are underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, I've always liked the look of Cole Palmer, Peter, who is a versatile attacker, but I think sometimes we kind of get a bit mixed up with versatility and flexibility, because when he moves around the pitch, it's not necessarily being versatile in different positions, it's just his flexibility, his reading of the game, and that's what I really enjoy about him. He just makes it very difficult to be contained.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Now it's João Pedro. Mbappe. Quarter of an hour played.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Rodgers. And it's Hato. Rodgers. Great vision. Elects to cross. James plays it short. They've played it short. Hangs one in. Towering header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Distributed tidily. It's a promising position, and that's played. Takes a shot! Goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Now that's well seen too.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Badiashile. Palmer. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. João Pedro. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
What a save by Seaman!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper.
And he shoots! And no mistake. They are purring, truly purring. And that was as close to certain as can be.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Chelsea are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Rodri. Van Dijk. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Shevchenko! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's rising! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Palmer. Fabian Ruiz wins the duel this time. Yamal. Just 5 minutes left until the break. He's on it, can he get away? Palmer. Turns back here, probably the best option. Lacroix. And it's James. João Pedro. And Lavia. Rodgers. Out towards the flank. Shevchenko. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
2 added minutes have
Rafinha.
been indicated.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. James. Lacroix. Lavia. And it's James. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish of true class! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Chelsea find a position of real strength now. Akanji. Rafinha. Serginho. That's a lovely, neat pass. Shevchenko plays it in. Sanchez claims it. Safe hands. Hato. Rogers. Lavia. Hato.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rogers does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Shevchenko proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Gusto. James. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Spread out to the left. And it's been given away. Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lacroix. And it's made its way to him. And it's Lavia. Shevchenko absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Lacroix. And it's James. And Lavia. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, important interception. Shevchenko. Rafinha. This is a promising build-up. Yamal. Manchester United, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Palmer. Hato. Badiashile. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gets a good foot in there. Shevchenko. Palmer. James. And it's Palmer. Chelsea have reclaimed it. Nicely spread. He's found space here. Palmer! Shevchenko. That is ended up in no man's land. It's a pretty loose pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. Lacroix gets across to intercept that.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Knocks it out wide. Cross flung in towards the middle. Fabian Ruiz. The message is clear, none shall pass. He's going for goal! And that is great goalkeeping.
Substitution for Chelsea, number 21.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Number 27, Malo Gusto, coming on the field. Number 7,
Rodri gets it away.
Neto. Number 11, Jamie Gittins.
In with the challenge. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's picked out the run. Tries a shot! And that's a tidy finish. And they are right back within touch.
The goal scorer for Manchester United.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Manchester United may be down, but not out just yet. Joao Pedro is onto this. Akanji. Yamal.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Can he get it through? He's through here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bino Gittins. That's that, the end. A shrug, a rueful stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows that the story... So bring it on. Hype, expectation,
Hello,
emotion.
everyone.
The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Manchester United against AC
Red is the
Milan.
colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So it's away we go then. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
He's beaten the last man. An early chance there, first of the game.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And that has been cleared. Taken back almost at once. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that pass isn't the best. Can he get it through? That has ended up in no man's land. It's a pretty loose pass. Always onto this. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Out towards the flank. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, nice touch. Ball in towards the middle. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Good ball over the top. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, he's bustling through here. Can he finish? It's a loose ball.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Fabian Ruiz. Merino with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And this is Shevchenko. Rijkaard simply refused to be outdone there. Vieri looking here to chip it through. Alexander-Arnold. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Driving forward.
Oh, really well played.
And here's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's a stunning goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
AC Milan.
And Milan have the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first moment... Olise! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Merino. And here's Mbappe. There's the shot! And that's a good finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Pass is just off target. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Puyol. Fabian Ruiz can clear it away. Albert Ferrer.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again,
He'll try from distance! It's off target and by quite a way.
We all probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Oh, terrible mistake. Puyol. And the finish! Goal, Milan! And they get themselves in front!
The goal score for AC
And
Milan.
that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Milan with the lead. Oh, just skips past his man. Shevchenko dominates aerially so often. Now it's Shevchenko. This is a promising build-up. Shevchenko. Rijkaard is there to clear. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Shevchenko. Olise.
2 added minutes have
Oh
been
no, he's got that
indicated.
wrong. Serginho. Shapes to shoot! And he's there to clear it. Olise. Gerrard does well to get it back. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So let's get the ball rolling.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That ball looks a good one. Howson. And it's Ronaldinho. Stood up well to him there. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Puyol, good driving run. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's fabulous. Not the most accurate pass. Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Merino. Now it's Mbappe. Vieri. That is good strength. Tonali wins the duel this time. Still they trail and time is ticking away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Shevchenko.
The attendance
For
for
Merino.
this match is
That has
70,987.
not gone well. Silvestre. Now it's Puyol. And he shoots! That pass has been well intercepted. Tries from a long way out. He has hit that forcefully.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Christian Vieri. Number 6, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 18, Ronaldinho.
And that has left him in a heap.
Number 8, Carles Puyol. Number 24, Dean Hodgson. Coming on the field,
Mikel
Number
Merino
13,
has created one goal already. Now it's Shevchenko.
Lionel Messi. Number 11.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Number
Manchester
5,
United really are going about things in the right fashion,
Number
Peter.
9,
It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Shevchenko. So what can they make of this? And it's Modric. He's had it taken off him. Merino. Marquinhos. And here's Shevchenko. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he is dashing away.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Great vision. Well read, nice interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Albert Ferrer does really well to win the ball there. Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 13, Andrei Shevchenko. Coming on to replace him is number 25.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Pierre Aubameyang.
so much time and space here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Well, that's well seen too. And here's Shevchenko.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Mbappe.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
And Shevchenko! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
And that is the last of the action. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Your reflections then, Jim?
Manchester United, absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager to think about. A painful reminder of where standards really need to be.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Danny Olmo has been included in the starting lineup. Shot, surely! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nicely weighted ball, and there's green grass ahead of him. Raul, Yamal, Raul. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's there to clear it. Oh, that was vital. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bellingham. That's Rijkaard. Messi. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rooney. Fabian Ruiz. And Shevchenko. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's had it taken off him. Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cafu, Yamal, quarter of an hour played. He is through here! Yamal going face to face with his great rival.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's there to make the... takes the shot! De Ligt. India are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ball.
And the shot! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Goal!
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
He's had a shot! Split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge... Great chance! And that's in! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 10.
Manchester United cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of us.
Rooney! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Akanji gets across to intercept that. Now it's Shevchenko. Bellingham. Half an hour played now. Fabian Ruiz. Knocks it out wide. Yamal. He's found a way through. Cafu. Hangs one in.
There's much frustration as the...
Chance for a shot! And a neat finish! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Number 22, Raul.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Oh, he's having a go! Off target by a whisker. Rudiger. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Passing is crisp and sharp. Here's Haaland, nicely spread. That'll be a corner. Corner number 2 then. Yamal goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rooney. And it's going to be another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And he's gone looking for safety. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. De Ligt.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Spread out to the left. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Shevchenko. Rudiger cuts it out. De Ligt. And it's Rooney. Header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, you have to...
And that is the end of the first half. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Please make sure you keep your baggage with you at all times. Any items left unattended may be removed and destroyed.
So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that.
Takes a shot! That is a brilliant interception. And the pass is intercepted. Donnarumma. Cafu. De Ligt. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham looking to pass their way up the pitch. Dani Olmo. And that is a little undercooked. Well timed, excellent interception. Tonali. Yehi. Messi. Dani Olmo. Couldn't squeeze it through. India appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head.
And the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Raul is there and he can get that clear. He's having a hit! Not a bad try by any means.
Dani Olmo really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there, but there are other options, you know.
Bellingham. Fabian Ruiz did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Olmo. No way through. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Dani Olmo. Now it's Shevchenko. Raul. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Dani Olmo. Oh, there's a probing ball. Mbappe. Threads one in. And Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Rooney. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Can he latch on to this? He's got away. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, sweet feet.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And this is Shevchenko. Oh, it's a great ball here. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. This looks promising. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Goes for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Number 22.
So now the difference is 3.
Number 19. Lamine Yamal. Number 5. Jude Bellingham. Coming on the field. Number 18. Eden Hazard. Number 11, Christo Stoichkov. Number 17,
and it's Rooney.
Martin Odegaard.
Rijkaard. Just about within shooting range. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Fabian Ruiz. Mbappe. Oh, that's superb. Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cafu making good progress on the right-hand side. Cafu providing an outlet on that flank. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. So that's it. It is all over. Manchester United suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show.